Hey everybody, another episode of AJ Opens Boxes. This is a show where AJ, that's me, opens up boxes, and got a box right here. And this is a special box. Of course, all my boxes are special, but this is special because it was given to me by the fine folks at MasterCollectiblesX311.com. That's MasterCollectiblesX311.com. It's a site that sells obviously pops, as well as I think fig pins and a few other things. They have a lot of chases as well. If you're into chasing after those. And as well as they do pre-orders and stuff. So if you're into that, into pops, which you probably are because you're watching this show, give the fine folks at MasterCollectiblesX311.com a check out. Check them out, or whatever. Anyway, link below. Check them out when you get a chance. But what's in this box? I'm only showing you this side of the box because this side of the box has my address, and I don't want you all knowing where I live. All trying to mess with me. I don't know why you would. That's really a waste of everyone's time. But enough of all that, let's open it up and see what we got inside the box, because again, that's kind of the whole point. Alright, got my trusty knife out here. My trusty knife is starting to become my rusty knife because I've had it for a while. I need to get a new one. That's completely unrelated. I just thought I like to give little tidbits about the behind the scenes, and behind the scenes is I've had this for several years. Anyway, alrighty. And it is bubble wrapped really well. There we go. There's the Master Collectibles stuff there. Maybe I'll show you a little more information about that later. And it is, well, you can see probably that it's Squirtle. Squirtle, the Pokemon. Or Pokemon, however you like to pronounce it. Well, let's give them props for good packaging. Alrighty. And we're going to open it up. And it is the Kanto original water starter, Squirtle, number 504, Pokemon, Pop Games, number 504, Squirtle. We're going to check him out, and actually, because you got to catch them all, I might check out a few other Pokemon Pops. So, look at this guy. Alright, so, we're going to open him up, if I can, because that's what the show is. Alrighty, so we've got Squirtle, and I've just got one, so I don't have a squad yet. And there he is, the turtle water starter Pokemon. There he is, Squirtle. Probably my second favorite of the first generation starters, because I'm a fire guy. So anyway, but Squirtle is super cool. He had his own squad, or she, you know, because they can be both. So that's a really cool pop. I do like the Pokemon pops. I've been well, most people, you probably know that I'm into superhero stuff, but the one video game I play, that's an actual video game and not like a phone app, is Pokemon. And I've got, I mostly play it on my old DS now, but I've been playing it since my gray brick Pokemon days, where on the original red and blue game, which was a while ago, folks. It was a while ago. Let's just say that. But it's been something I've always been into. I don't play it as much anymore because I just don't get around to it as much. But I do really play. I'm still playing the Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultraman and all that on my 3DS because I don't have a Switch yet. So hey, if anybody wants to send me one, I'll unbox it. Just throw that out there. You're welcome. Oh, that's a little too much. But anyway, number 504 of Squirtle, Pokemon games, or Pop, I keep on saying Pokemon, it's Pop Games, number 504. But that's not the only one they came out with. They came out with several more in there, and they're still going to probably continue. The first one that I got, actually, was the Target-exclusive Pikachu. And they're coming out with another Pikachu, but this is one I got. I remember I saw this, I saw it pop up on at my local Target, and I remember it was like, within 2 hours they were all gone. They were so popular, but I don't know. It's still pretty cool. And this is number 353, so obviously they came out with Pikachu a while ago. And that's your classic Pikachu pose, you know, your mascot of the series, being all Pikachu-y-ish. Pika Pika. That's what he says. He says Pikachu. He only says his name, unless you watch Pokemon Detective, and then he said a lot more. He said, "I'm Deadpool. Don't watch Green Lantern." He didn't say that, but he could have, and it probably would have fit. So, but there's Pikachu. And if Squirtle and Pikachu got in a fight, Pikachu's got an advantage. He's electric type, Zap's water type. So there you go. speaking of another person who has another Pokemon that has an advantage over Squirtle. Boy, Squirtle, I'm really happy to get Squirtle, but like, he got knocked over just because he knew his other weakness. Grass type, Bulbasaur. This is Pop Games number 453. Reading's hard. Pop Games 453, Bulbasaur. We're going to give him a check. He's, again, he or she. I guess it doesn't have to be he. That's kind of, you know, genderist of me. Just assume they're all that way. This is another one of the... I did notice that I don't want to point this out. The Pops each have a, like a back card, whatever. It's kind of cool of the actual, like, type. Like the water type. So, water, electric, it's grass. So, anyway, and this has got different, box type as opposed to this type of plastic insert. It's got this side, but that makes sense because Bulbasaur is a four-legged Pokemon walking on all fours, where Squirtle just walks more bipedal, whatever. So obviously the grass poison type Bulbasaur, one of the first Kanto Starters, one of the first generation starters. It's the one I choose the least. I don't know. That doesn't mean Bulbasaur is bad. I don't. Whatever choose. So there's Bulbasaur. Again, Squirtle's in a world of hurt. I wish there was a Pokemon that Squirtle had a chance at. Oh, and he does against, ironically, my favorite. I always pick fire starters, Charmander. This is Pop Games number 455. Man, I'm having trouble reading letters and words or numbers. I've been working a lot, people. Give me a break here. So, anyway. But there you go, number 455 of Pop Games, Pokemon Charmander, the fire starter. You can see the background there, whatever. It's the fire symbol, and even the symbol on the back there, so that's kind of cool. So I do like, even the design of the box is kind of simple, whatever. But let's get Charmander out. And oh, I kind of like this one because I can already see, obviously he's, you know, the whatever Charmander looking thing, but his tail is a little bit translucent. You kind of see that translucent fire because a lot of fire types always are on fire, which, okay, you know, that doesn't make sense, but I always usually pick the fire starters, the starters that are fire types, that might be fire starters, when I play most of the games. So if you ever battle me, you know what type to use against my advantage. So when I used to competitive battle, I rarely used the starters, so take that, people that I'll never play Pokemon against. Or I might. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun, but it's been a while. But there you go. There we go. There's the original starters. The Squirtle that I got from Master Collectibles X311.com. And then Charmander, Bulbasaur, 3 first-generation starters. Super cool. You got to have the Pikachu, the mascot of the whole franchise, Pikachu. They are coming up with another Pikachu. He's like waving or something. I think it's coming out soon or shortly. By the time I get this video done, it's probably already out. If Funko, if you're listening, if you're going to make a couple more pops, I like my favorite Pokemon, which is Psyduck, to be made into a pop. So just throwing that out there if you need ideas which one to do next. So Psyduck's my favorite. So speaking of favorites, hey, what's your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe you've got a bunch of favorites. You can let me know if you get a few, whatever. Let me know your favorite Pokemon in the comments below because, you know, I like to hear about what you're into too. It's not all about me. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it's in the title. But there you go. I'm going to continue playing my Pokemon game when I get a chance. Am I going to collect all the Pokemon ones? I've not collected the 10-inch ones, the big ones, in part because they're very large. I mean, well, duh. But just, like, I don't, like, they don't fit on my thingy here, my stand, whatever do you call it, display, and they're large. I think they're cool. I just, you know, the wife only puts up with so much, so so I'll stick with it. I might buy a couple of the more smaller ones. We'll see, though, but or the regular size ones. So I really dig them. I hope you dig them, too. If you don't, I mean, you don't got to catch them all. So there you go. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. Hopefully you're watching and listening. I mean, I guess you could do one or the other if you wanted to. But speaking of one or the other, you can check me out on social media. I'm on Twitter at @A_J_Roberts. That's AJ Roberts. That's me. And of course, I'm on the Instagram at the AJ Show TV. Be forewarned, I got a lot of pictures of my wieners on the Instagram. just like to give people a heads up on that. Hey, thanks for watching another show. Of course, you can always click like and subscribe. And again, comment below what your favorite Pokemon is. I'd like to hear about it because, I mean, I don't know, I really like Pokemon. I've been playing for 100 years. So, I'm ashamed of how long it's been covered. Just a little behind the scenes tidbit on me there. So let me know in the comments below about that, your favorite Pokemon. That'd be kind of cool to hear about it. And that, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, the easiest way to do that is, bam, up there, little Iron Weenie. Just click on her there, and you can subscribe that way. Also, you can check out more of my zany videos. I don't know if they're that zany. To the sides of me, right there. And yeah. And until you catch them all, keep boxing it up.